What's up? This is that Dirty Spooks from the IWC, and this is my WrestleMania 28 post show. Just got home from watching WrestleMania 28 with my good friend at Boona713. Follow him on Twitter. I gotta say, it was one of the most exciting WrestleManias I've seen in quite some time. Quite possibly the best one since WrestleMania 17? Maybe, maybe not. It was definitely much better than last year. Let me go over a quick rundown of what happened at this pay-per-view. First up, we open up the pay-per-view with Daniel Bryan Danielson versus Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship. This was an 18-second squash match that saw Sheamus get one bro kick on Daniel Bryan Danielson's face, pin him 1, 2, 3, become the new World Heavyweight Champion. I do not know what the future of this is, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a rematch pretty quickly. Next up, we had Kane versus Randy Orton, a good old-fashioned grudge match. Kane was able to defeat Randy Orton by performing a chokeslam off the second rope. I also don't think this feud is over because of the way it ended. It was kind of a quick spot. I look to see these guys fighting it out for a little bit more, but yeah, there's that. Next up, we had the Intercontinental Championship match. The champion Cody Rhodes versus the challenger, the Big Show. This match took a little bit of time, and Cody Rhodes actually looked pretty good. I thought it was going to be a pretty one-sided affair. That is not the case. But the Big Show was able to swing the weapon of mass destruction, take Cody Rhodes, knock his lights out, 1, 2, 3. The Big Show is the new Intercontinental Champion. I really feel good. I was really a feel-good moment for the Big Show. He really has been the butt of a lot of WrestleMania jokes, and to get this win on this stage on this night, really, really good for him going forward. Kudos, big man, kudos. Next up, we had the Divas match, the Eve and Beth Phoenix versus Kelly and Marissa Marnudo. This match went longer than the opening match for the World Heavyweight Championship, which I still wow. I mean, I was wowing that match for a while. Anyway, of course, the celebrity got the win. Kelly and Marissa Marnudo were able to defeat Beth Phoenix and Eve Torres. It was a solid match. It actually went back and forth. For the Divas, really high marks. Next, at the top of the second hour, I was very surprised by the Triple H versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell match. It was phenomenal. I was so excited to see this match. It went so many different. It went back and forth. I didn't think Shawn Michaels was going to be able to add anything to this match. I was dead wrong. I will admit that I was wrong. He added so much. He was doing all the things that I was doing, cringing and reacting to the action inside the ring like a normal person. And I just don't think that the match would have been what it was without him. So I'm very glad that he was in that match at that spot. Of course, if you've been following my Twitter, you know Undertaker's 20-0 because I tweeted it like 4 times. Undertaker was able to get the win on a defiant Triple H who would not go down, who would not let Shawn Michaels ring the bell. It took a sledgehammer to the head and then a tombstone pile driver to get the job done, keep him down for the 1, 2, 3. Undertaker did it and walked out of the match. He actually had to help Triple H out of the ring alongside HBK Shawn Michaels. And they had a bro hug up the top of the stage. It was nice. It was nice. Next match on the card, the Battle of the GMs. Team Teddy Long's team and versus Team Johnny Ace's team. I'm not going to go with the lineup. Basically what happened was there was some shenanigans at the end. Zack Ryder was rolling on The Miz, and then Eve gets in the ring and she's escorted out by the ref that gives the opportunity to The Miz to perform the skull-crushing finale on Zack Ryder, cover him 1, 2, 3, and Team John Laurinaitis' team wins the match. Yeah, and then of course Zack Ryder is confused. He's going up to Eve. Eve knees him in the balls and walks away. So we know where her loyalties lie. Yeah. But all in all, it was a good match. A lot of craziness. And, for a match that had that many people involved, I was very surprised at how organized it was. It didn't really look organized, but people hit their spots, not a lot of botches. And hopefully Hornswoggle will be okay, because he took quite a bump off of Mark Henry. But at the end of the day, it looks like Theodore Long is looking for a new job. The next up was the best in the world versus the best in the world at what he does. CM Punk versus Y2J. This was the wrestling match of wrestling matches. This was like a Ring of Honor match. There was reversals, pins, submissions into pins. It was the wrestling match. And it was one of the most exciting wrestling matches I've seen in WrestleMania in quite some time. And at the end, CM Punk, in Punk We Trust, they would pull out the victory with the Anaconda Vice. Did not see that coming. It's like Y2J was brought in just to get CM Punk even more over than he was before. And from reports that I was reading tonight, it looks like CM Punk and Y2J will be fighting out for the WWE Championship all summer. Y2J will be in WWE programming at least until SummerSlam. That means there's going to be even more wrestlers wrestling matches. And then the main event, the match 1 year in the making. The Rock versus John Cena. The Rock won. As I predicted, as I told some people, The Rock had to win in Florida. It's Miami. It's his hometown. Rock's going over. That's the way it should be, and that's the way it was. All in all, that also was a very exciting match. I personally would have preferred to see people's elbow from the champ, but hey, you don't always get what you want. I'm forgetting one thing. The Funkasaurus Rex, Brodus Clay, made an appearance before the Rock Cena match. I was very surprised that as I tweeted out tonight, follow me on Twitter, but as I tweeted out tonight, it looks like WWE's got big plans for that Jurassic creature. I mean, you do not put him give him a live mic and have an entire stage full of dancing grandmas if you don't have plans for this gentleman. And that makes me excited for the future. This was definitely, it ended a few things, but it was also a huge springboard for a few more. SummerSlam, they gotta do it again. Rock Cena, I'm calling it now. SummerSlam, Rock Cena, and I think it's gotta be a Cena heel turn. There's nothing left. I think that by SummerSlam, Jericho would have gotten CM Punk as hot as he could possibly be. They're going to Chicago for Extreme Rules. There's Money in the Bank, which is always a hot pay-per-view. All I'm saying is, if I stop seeing those Rise Above the Hate t-shirts and you don't see me, and see a lot more of the Cena Sucks shirts, I'm not going to be surprised. Anyway, WrestleMania was exciting. It was everything I wanted it to be, and I am so glad I was able to watch it. Definitely, it makes me want to keep doing things like this and keep talking to you guys and telling you what I think and hanging out with Bunda and having the two of us tell what you think. It's love it. Totally marked out for The Rock hardcore. And yeah, so this has been the Wrestling Recap, WrestleMania 28 post show. I am at that 30 spoons on Twitter. Follow me. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and look for more videos every week from the recap, telling you everything that happened in wrestling. Well, a lot of things that happened in wrestling that week, what I think, and give you predictions for pay-per-views, and maybe I might even do a few more post shows because, well, on really good pay-per-views or really awful pay-per-views, probably. This has been Dak Dirty Spoons from the IWC, signing off.